Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Monster Hunter. I'm HazzD. Last time we went out and did quite possibly the most annoying and difficult gathering quest in the entire game. This time I'm going to go out and do our final quest. But first I want to talk to this guy here. Hello. Just look at my buddy here. Now that he's got a lady friend, he spends the whole day in a love-struck daze. He said they were going to go fishing at that underground lake in the desert. What if they catch some huge monster with a frog or something? But I don't suppose anyone would ever catch one of those big water wyverns there or anything like that with a frog. Anyway, never happened. So this guy, he's miles behind. Obviously he hasn't been keeping up with my LP. He hasn't been watching and following along. Obviously he's talking about Rathalos, and that's miles back in the past. Never mind. Let's move on and take our final quest. The quest is a troublesome pair. The reward, as I said last time, is 6,400 zenny. The contract is 1,240. Biggest contract of our lives. The swamp zone is where we're going, so that's quite interesting why it's not the volcano, but it would make more sense when we get there. It's to slay the Rathalos and the Rathian. The requester is the village chief. My, how you've become a fine hunter. I have a job for you. I want you to hunt down a pair of wyverns, the Rathalos and the Rathian. So yep, this is our final quest. The chief is testing us one last time. Before we head out, I want to run down a few things. Number one is my equipment. My equipment, I have the kazoo armor and the Babelel spear. My status is I've got 100 health, so no boost in health or stamina. My attack is 414, defense is 64. I've got -5 fire resistance. Those are the only stats that matter for this quest. Fire resistance is, it's not good to have any less than -5, I would say. If you have any less than -5, you might have a problem with this quest. Defense, anything above 64 is good, so don't go below 65. Say I'm just about good enough. When we get in there, you'll understand what I mean by you need more defense in this, because I will get wrecked with this much. If you have lower, you are going to get destroyed. Okay, so going over something else, as you can see, I've rearranged my items slightly. That's so that I can quickly combine large barrel bombs and gunpowder. So I want to be able to do it like that, not just really quick. I don't know why I clicked. That's going to ruin my recording stuff. God damn it, past me. What are you doing? Never mind, this is just to make it so that it's easy to combine things. That's why I've done this. I've moved stuff around just so I can do that. Something else to note is that, or are they, mega nutrients. For some reason in this game, I thought they'd boost up your health by 2 bits. I'm sure it should do this, but it doesn't for some reason. It's only 1, that's why I've got 5 now. I think it's broken in this game. I'm sure it's meant to be 2, because that would mean, what does nutrients do? Does that do the exact same thing? I'll have to check it afterwards to make sure, but for some reason Mega Nutrients is broken. I'm pretty sure it's meant to be 2 bits of health, but for some reason in this game it's only 1. It's really weird, and I'm sure it's broken. So let's go out of here. Anything else to make note of? Making note of, the Rathalos has fire and poison, the same with the Rathian, so make sure you build your armor and weapons around that, and also make sure you have weapons that are very effective. I would say either hammer, lance, or greatsword are probably where you want to go. In this quest, taking off the tail rewards you with a chance to get a very rare item that you can't get from a Rathalos normally, or a Rathian normally in other quests that involve them. So bring along a cutting weapon is probably the way to go if you want those, so that'd be your greatsword or the lance. Hammer is still very effective because it's got a lot of power and it's kind of quick, so you might want to bring that, because this quest is going to come down to the wire in terms of time. So trust me, this is going to be a long quest, and it's probably going to be 3 episodes. Speaking of that, I'm probably not going to be cutting them up as I normally do with outros and intros. I'm literally just going to play through and not do that. But back to what I was saying about the greatsword and lance, they're probably the best weapons to come with because they can cut off the tail. I personally am coming with a lance because I prefer having a good shield. The greatsword has a lesser shield. Its shield goes down over time, or goes down with your sharpness. It decreases your sharpness, which is not good. And you don't want to be wasting your time sharpening in this quest, so even though it has greater power, it is slower, and its defense or its shield capabilities is not as good, so I prefer to have a lance. The only other thing to go over is the swamp. In the swamp, as you may know, you can't put down any pitfall traps in the swamp areas, and the pasture area, the field sort of area, you can't put pitfall traps down there. That's why I'm bringing flash bombs to deal with the Rathalos, because it sticks in the upper areas, and the Rathian sticks in the lower area and the central area. So I'm going to use pitfall traps on the Rathian and flash bombs on the Rathalos. So I suggest taking that strategy, because that is a really helpful strategy to use large barrel bombs, which are going to be key to my victory here. Something else to note about items is that if I mess up, if I don't use all of my items properly, say I screw up with some large barrel bombs or a pitfall trap or flash bombs, this quest is going to probably be incredibly harder. Like, it will extend how much time I have, or decrease how much time I have by about 2 minutes or something. So yes, use items wisely. Do not waste them. Use them properly. One last thing to note is that once we leave this area and go into the loading screen, I'm going to be using that point as a cut point because I'm expecting to fail this quest several times. I'll show you the final one where I actually do succeed, and also I have never finished this quest before in my life. This will be the first time I ever finish this quest if I manage it. If I don't manage it, then, well, I'm just as much of a loser as I thought I was. And basically that just proves that you really do need to have the online weapons to do this, because, as I haven't said yet, the Rathalos and Rathian are closer to their online counterparts. So instead of having like damage that only does, say, 1/4 of your health, they're going to do closer to 1/2 of your health. So unless you have health boosts, it's going to be incredibly difficult to survive in this quest. Literally, you'll take one hit and then you'll be on the point of death. So be forewarned, you want to have health boosting items. I tried this earlier, I didn't realise how much damage they did, and they wrecked me. Also, their health is a lot higher, which is one of the reasons why this quest is going to take a lot longer, because you have to do a lot more damage, and that's why you need to use every large barrel bomb you can to cut down as much of their health as possible. Now that I've said that, let's head to the exit and begin the quest. So here we go, cutting to the successful one. Okay, so here we go. Before we start this quest, I just got to say that this episode is being recorded 3 months after I recorded the intro, so expect there to be some differences and errors in continuity between the two. So if there's, say, I changed up my attack strategy, that's why. It's because I've had 3 months to think of it. Why do I keep saying 2? Don't know. Anyway, just to say what I'm doing, I'm quickly coming in here, having 2 mega nutrients, and then I'm going to sleep in the bed and then have a mega juice just so I'm full when I head out. What I was saying, I've changed up my battle strategy. I'm going after the Rathalos first instead of Rathian, and that sort of thing. The reason why there's a massive gap, I'll explain later if I have a chance. If I don't have a chance, then that's probably because I've just been in sort of too enthralled in the combat, or the fight, let's say, to really say anything else, because I'm going to have to concentrate a lot. Sorry, I'm trying to say a lot very quickly, and it's not helping my pronunciation of words. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head into Area 5 and find the Rathalos. So expect me to have some weird commentary like there, where I just suddenly switch between 2 different things very quickly. So yeah, expect there to be weird things like that in my commentary, because I've just got to concentrate like intensely on this, because it is going to get very intense, because both the Rathalos and the Rathian are their online equivalents. So this is going to take every second of the quest, and I will probably die very quickly if I don't concentrate. So what I'm going to do is try and get out of the way of this, because I can tell there's a charge coming probably. There we go. When it charges like this, don't get hit by it. It is going to kill you pretty much if you don't have max health. How did that hit me? So what I've got to do is block this. I knew it was coming. I was just waiting for it to get out of the way. What I'm going to try and do is not risk it. So if I say this is a good chance to attack when it's fireballing, it's a good chance to get in there and attack. But now that it's done that, I'm going to back off and... Ooh, hello. Saw that coming. Going to back off and heal up. What is it doing? Okay, it's coming in for that. Right. I'm not in the right place, but if you're right in front of it, you can get a shot in on the head and not get buffeted by that if you back off. You're going to have to block this fireball. When it fireballs, that's a good chance to hit it. If it charges, then it's going to jump over there. When it does this, there is a very, very high chance that it will do a fireball straight afterwards. It's also very likely it will take off and fly away. This is why I wanted to take down the Rathalos first, because it is very likely this thing is going to waste so much of my time. So what I'm going to try and do is flash bomb it out of the sky and then large barrel bomb it into deathness. If that's even a word, deathness. I'm not going to make it death. Well, it might make it death if I large barrel bomb it enough, but what I'm going to try and do is just hit it as much as I can with these. It's flying over that way, so what I want to do is come over here. Wait for it to come back. My voice went weird there for a second. Oh, flash bomb. So you want to flash bomb when it starts coming down, so that you can get it just at the right time. So if it gets too close, it will hit you and waste some of this time that you have to hit it as hard as you can. So yeah, normally I would go for the Rathian first, but instead I'm going to take down the Rathalos. So what I'm going to do is drop 4 large barrel bombs per flash bomb and then get away. This saves so much time, because normally it would fly away into the hills, and you would have to wait for it to come back. That was very close. So be forewarned, this thing can attack while it's still in this mode. You can use that as a good chance to, say, heal up, sharpen your weapon. It's going to fly around again, so I'm going to heal up now. Have I got enough large bombs? Okay. Oh no, not good, not good. Oh god. Okay, where is it? That was not good. For some reason that broke, which is an incredibly unlikely thing to happen. Fortunately, I do have 11 of them, so I was planning to use 10 of them on this, and then I was planning to use the other one just on the Rathian if I had a chance. Oh well, flash bomb. Uh-oh. Oh, that was close. As you saw, that almost hit me, but it didn't, because I managed to dive at the last second just out of the way, which was incredible, and I'm surprised I actually managed to pull that off. So yeah, let's drop some more large barrel bombs. Come on. And here goes my commentary. I'll probably have a lot of the annotation-like things at the bottom of the screen, doing a lot of my commentating for me, and I'm still in a menu, that's why I can't block, unfortunately. So yeah, that's probably going to do a lot of my commentating for me, because I really just don't have time right now to commentate every little thing, because I'm seriously trying to concentrate. Okay, what I'm going to do is back a bit, and then jump back one. If I jump back one, when it comes down, I will be able to take some shots at the head, but I'm too close to it, unfortunately, so I couldn't. So I'm going to stand around about here. No, it's flying away again. So let's wait for it. Gone off large barrel bombs, or flash bombs. So I've only got 3 flash bombs left. I want to make sure I use these up as well. I want to try and make sure I use all of these perfectly, because otherwise this is going to be very difficult to take down. It normally takes about 25 minutes if you do mess up a couple of things, so I did lose 1 large barrel bomb, even though I was taking that into consideration when I made that calculation. But if I can try and get all of the flash bombs to work, it'll be really good. When this thing flies in like this, oh crap, and roll, oh, I was more than enough away from there to not get hit by that, but I still did it anyway. Oh well. So yeah, another large barrel bomb, and back, combine up the last one. Okay, here we go. Something to note that I've noted before in this Let's Play is that when you use flash bombs on something, they slowly get worse, and like their effectiveness slowly decreases as time goes on, so be careful when using them. There you go, just take them out. Right, just wanted to get that in there while I could. Okay, what are you doing? So yeah, this thing is probably pretty decently beaten up now, so that's really nice. I'm still going to use the flash bombs, even though I have no large barrel bombs left. I'm still going to use them. What I was going to say before it came at me is, when you don't have any flash bombs left, if this thing is coming towards you, run towards it and then dive if you can, close as you can to the ball it's coming at you from. So it's kind of hard to explain when it's coming at me. The direction, so say it's, oh, it's coming. So I would want to run in the opposite direction now, so that it would land in this area and it wouldn't like fly out of the area and land elsewhere. So I can try and get some, ooh, there, speed bursts around, dodge. Oh my god, that was close. So yeah, here goes the commentary. So yeah, this is what you want to do with this Rathalos. You want to just try and just deplete its health as much as possible you can. This, oh, here it comes. Silent roar for some reason. Oh, I got lucky. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, it's out of the flash bomb now. It's flying away again, but it's also in rage mode. Okay, it's landing. I know I haven't really gone for its tail, but that's fine. I don't need to go for its tail right now. If I don't take the tail off, that's fine. However, I will note that if you do manage to get a car off the tail, there is a very small chance that you'll get an online item called a plate for both Rathalos and Rathian. A Rathian plate for a Rathian, obviously, and a Rathalos plate for a Rathalos. Kind of redundant me saying that, but that's the situation. If you do manage to get them, they're incredibly rare items, and they're basically what you need to finish off any online based weapon for these guys. So if you do manage to get one, you'll probably have several weapons unlocked to you. I won't be going over those after this episode, because, well, this is going to be about 15 minutes long at least, this whole thing. So yeah, you pretty much don't want to be seeing that. Something I will say is this area in here will probably have the Rathian in it as well, because around about this time, the Rathalos and Rathian fly into the same area. If that happens, like it has... Ooh, my sound's gone a bit funny. If that does happen, paintball both of them, leave the area, go back to the base camp, restock, resharpen your weapon, and then wait until one of them leaves, and then chase the other one. Right. Here he comes. Where is he? I can't tell where he is. Oh! Hello. Right. Ah! Okay, I need to block that, otherwise it's going to hurt. Oh my god, this is not going well. I need to get out of here. Oh no, 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 this is the worst possible time. Something like that to happen. I can't see where I am. Ah! Ah! Okay, right, I need to get out of here immediately, because this is turning to hell very, very quickly. Keep them both in sight. I'm just going to fireball. What's the Rathian doing? Rathian's charging me. Here it comes. Oh my god, what is the camera doing? Sorry that my commentary's gone there. I was just panicking a little. I was like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Come on, calculate what both of them are doing. So yeah, now what I've got to do is wait for one of them to leave and just piss off, basically. I'm sorry my language has gone a bit sort of strained. I'm trying to think of just what am I going to do next? Where am I going? Plus the fact I haven't commentated for 3 months has kind of taken its toll on my skills. So concentrating and commentating at the same time is kind of a strain. So as you can see, what I'm doing now is I'm going to sharpen up my weapon and just wait them out. Since it hasn't even been 10 minutes yet, I've already used all of my flash bombs, all of my large barrel bombs, so the Rathalos is probably hurting. So as long as I don't let it go heal or anything, that's great. This is one of the unfortunate things about this quest, is that both of them can and will often end up in the same area. If I can grab those, that'd be great. Let's grab those. Right. Actually, I can probably grab the small rations as well. There we go. Right. So now what I've got to do is wait for one of them to leave. So what I'm going to do is go to area 2.